A noob chicken breaky of donkey. Welcome back to a new episode of Quick Play Video. I am of course your humble host from Russia, call me Bervan Schnugglestein III. Today we will be playing game and I will be eating potato, and if you have any questions at all, too bad because we do not answer questions in Russia. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. It's been quite a while, at least a couple of months. I believe the last video I did was Star Fox for the Super Nintendo. So yeah, a lot's going on, and I've been recovering from neck surgery and all this other crazy shit. We're not going to get into it. We're well into November now. This is November, well, technically it's November 12th, but I'm still awake from November 11th. October just flew by, man. October has come and gone. It came and went, and I'm so sad because I love October. I love Halloween. And work was busy, and life was busy, and I feel like I didn't even get to partake in my usual October ritual of watching zombie movies and horror movies and brains and guts and gore and all kinds of crazy shit. And now we're already into November. And as of November 11th, this past day, the NES Classic dropped, and we had all these crazy people wanting get their hands on the NES Classic. And I'm like, bruh, just calm the fuck down. There are other ways to get games without having to spend $60 out of your pocket. By the way, BT Dubs, I know that's how you crazy kids do shit on the internet now. BT Dubs. People were buying those consoles for $60 and reselling them for like $300, $400 on eBay. It's fucking criminal. Anyhow, this is Clockwork Knight 2. I actually did go through my closet and I dug out my old Sega Saturn. Yes, I still have it. And I was going to do Clockwork Knight 1. I couldn't find it, so I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to do Clockwork Knight 2. And as you can see, this game is just all kinds of fun. It's so great. I love this game. It's been a while since I played it. I got to admit, it's been a while since I've had my hands on the Sega Saturn controller. And the controls, they feel kind of tight. And I don't mean tight in the way that's good. Like, a lot of people like a tight control setup. But this feels a little stiff, more so than tight. So I have to get used to it a little bit. Oh, man. That just fucking fell down. I do not like that. But it's kind of this is a cool game. If I'm not mistaken, I think the first Clockwork Knight came out in 94, and Toy Story came out in 95, and I don't know who started development first, but you play this game, and you definitely think, you know, Toy Story. This reminds me of Toy Story. Be that as it may, though, it's just still a great game. Clockwork Knight, Clockwork Knight 2, you didn't really see games like this at the time. They were very new, very different. You know, it was just something really cool. They didn't really take off. I mean, I haven't seen or had even heard of any other Clockwork games in development over the years, so it was just kind of one of those. I can't remember if there was a Clockwork 3. There might have been, but I played 1 and 2. I own 1 and 2. So it didn't really take off in the same vein as like Mario, where you get 18 fucking million games in the last 20 years. And Sonic, of course, only the first, I want to say, 3 Sonic the Hedgehog games were any good, with some exceptions such as Sonic CD and Sonic Spinball and, you know, a couple here and there. But most of the Sonic games the last 10 years have been god-awful. So, but Clockwork did not take off in that same vein. But it's still cool. I like jumping, like, look at the little legs kicking, the knees knocking, and, yeah. Hey, you know what? Go ahead and climb all these platforms, and, yeah, man, look at all these cool little clocks. Jump off and grab them. We fucking dare you. Oops, sorry, buddy. There's nothing to land on. You're dead. Thanks a lot, asshole. But yeah, so I'm kind of getting used to the controls here again. It's been a while. But it's a really cool game, man. So, just look at, I mean, the colors are vibrant. Once you get used to how the controls feel, it's actually pretty smooth. I'm kind of getting used to it again. Very simple setup. You basically have your jump button and your attack button, so there's nothing too elaborate going on here, nothing too complicated. And I think I'm going to forget I'm just going to go this way. I mean, normally it's counterintuitive to go up anyhow. And this kind of shit, side-scrolling, you just want to keep going to the right. And that's what I'm going to do. This definitely kind of reminds me of Andy's room from Toy Story. I haven't done any research on why. Like I said, I think the first one came out in 94. I know Toy Story came out in 95. And I know Toy Story had a game or two that came out, I want to say, for the Sega. And I think the SNES that actually kind of follow the same formula. They look very similar. I think they use... Oh, shit. I think they use the... to play more thug less, comrade. Play more thug less. Do not suck so bad. I think... if I'm not mistaken, I think the Toy Story games were using the Super FX microchip. The same fucking thing you saw there for a while in Star Fox and Donkey Kong Country and Super Stunt Race Effects, which I think I might do that as one of my next videos. But I don't think it looks as good as this, though. I mean, the Saturn was a more powerful system. Saturn was always one of my favorite systems. I mean, it started off rather well, but you know, as it kind of happened with a lot of the Sega consoles, they just couldn't get the games going. They couldn't get that library going, and it just kind of fizzled out. And Sega always kind of felt like they had to be the first one to the punch. You know, they didn't really think much about it. They didn't have a lot of, you know, foresight going. It's like with the Dreamcast, how ill-fated the Dreamcast was. And I fucking love the Dreamcast. It's an unsung hero. But it's during the 128-bit system era, which was basically, Dreamcast came out September 9th, 1999, 9/9/99, and I had it. I got it on launch day. I think I got it with Power Stone and I think NFL 2K, like one of the first ones. I can't remember. But that was the thing. That was another one that started off great. I had Ready to Rumble Boxing also with Afro Thunder. Fucking awesome. And I guess I was supposed to do something there. It's been a while. I don't know. I'm on autopilot. I play these games. Very seldom do I actually talk about the game I'm playing. I'm just like fucking playing the game and talking. It's kind of my style now. But I'm getting my ass kicked anyway. But yeah, the Dreamcast was ill-fated. And Sega had to be the first one. It's like, we gotta beat Sony, and we gotta beat Nintendo and Microsoft, and they had to be the first one out the gate, and they were. And then the PlayStation 2 came out with a much better lineup, and then the Xbox came out, and that's kind of like all she wrote. I know the GameCube came out at some point, but that's kind of Sega. Their consoles kind of nosedive. But I love the Saturn. I love this game, and I think I might do a few more Saturn games, because I've got Corpse Killer 3D in there, and I've got was it Christmas Nights and Panzer Dragoon, and I've got quite a few titles still. Daytona USA, so I might do some Dreamcast games, or Dreamcast, some more Saturn games rather, I should say, in the near future. So, but this is fun. It's actually a lot of fun. I mean, it's like, you know, almost 1 in the morning, but it's a lot of fun. As you can see now, the game's starting to show its age a little bit, though. I gotta say, this is a fun level, though. I kind of like being on the toy horse here. This kind of reminds me of that, oh god, the stages from Donkey Kong Country where you're in the little miner cart and you gotta jump the tracks and shit. And, man, my video, oh my god, I've got the, what am I using? I got one of those new game capture drives, or what, I can't remember what the hell it's called now. But I've got the system hooked up through there, and oh my god, I died. Man, I fucking boofed the shit out of that. Yeah, I don't know if I set it up right or not, but the video kind of looked a little distorted there for a minute. I might have to go back and recalibrate. But anyway, I'm going to call it here. It's late as shit. As always, thanks for stopping by. Click like, click subscribe, share with your friends and family and neighbors and fucking cousins and all that shit. Get the word out there. 8-Bit Barbarian is back. Leave comment suggestions. As always, game on.